Good day, guys. In this video, I'll be solving question number 4A in continuation of WAEC November 2011 that we have been solving from question number 1. In this question, we have it that in the diagram, O is the center of the circle and distance OC is parallel to distance AD. And the distance AB is the straight line, and angle OCA is 48 degrees. Calculate angle ABC. Now let's quickly look at the diagram below and try to analyze it in correspondence to the question given to us. The question says O is the center of the circle. We have it as O is the center of the circle, and distance OC, which is OC, is parallel to distance AD, and we have been told that distance AB is a straight line, and angle OCA, angle OCA is 48 degrees, and as you can see in the diagram, angle OCA, that is the middle alphabet, is the corresponding angle we're talking about, and this is it, 48 degrees, and we have to calculate angle ABC, that is the middle corresponding angle, which is this particular place. Now, how do we get that angle? Now, looking at the diagram critically, you can see that OC is the radius of the circle, OB is the radius of the circle, and OA is also the radius of the circle, and all the radius of the circle are equal. As you can see that distance OC is the radius, distance OA is the radius, and distance OB is the radius, and all these radius, they are equal, and that is why we have it as distance OC is equal to OA equal to OB. What do we mean? OC is equal to OA is equal to OB. So if OC, assuming is 2 centimeters, OB will be 2 centimeters, and OA will also be 2 centimeters. Now, looking at this particular triangle OCA, or call it AOC, this particular triangle, you look at it, just look at it, the triangle, you can see that is an isosceles triangle. How do I know that? Looking at it, OC is the radius of the circle, OA is the radius of the circle, and that tells us that this side is also equal to this side, and that is an isosceles triangle. So triangle AOC is an isosceles triangle, and in an isosceles triangle, the opposite angles are equal. So if this angle is 48, this angle will also be 48. As you can see, this angle is 48, this angle will also be 48. And looking at this triangle AOC, this triangle, the sum of angle in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. Alright, so when we have the sum of angle in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. Now, what do we want to do with that? Because we have the value of this place as 48 and this place as 48, we can get the value of this angle and as well get the value of this angle and this angle and we can calculate this angle in question. Now, like I said, the sum of angle in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. Now, as you can see, angle AOC plus OCA plus OAC is equal to 180 degrees. Where do we get that? You can look at angle AOC, that is this angle, plus angle OCA, where is OCA? OCA, that means this angle, plus angle OAC, OAC. We're talking about this angle. So everything must be equal to 180 degrees. And don't forget that we've gotten this angle as 48 and this angle as 48. Alright, so we've gotten the two angles. Let me just write it here. This angle as 48. We've gotten it as 48 degrees. Alright, so we've gotten that angle at 48 degrees and this place at 48 degrees. Now what we need to do is to slot in these two angles into this equation so that we can get this particular angle, which is OAC. Now this is 48, 48. Let's slot in 48, 48 into that, and what do we have? We have this. So let me quickly demarcate the screen. Alright, so we have this. So now when we look at this equation, you can easily say 48 plus 48, that will give us 96, and we have it this way. AOC plus 96 equal to 180 degrees. And the next thing we need to do is that this plus 96, by bringing it here, by collecting like time, so that we can find the value for AOC. Now bringing this 96 over to this side, this 96, bringing it over to this side, this positive sign will definitely change to negative sign because it's crossing this equal sign, and that we have it as angle AOC will be equal to 180 degrees minus 96 degrees. And when you take 96 degrees away from 180 degrees, we will be left with 84 degrees, and that means angle AOC equal to 84 degrees. That is angle AOC. That is, this angle is now 84 degrees. Now, so far this angle is 84 degrees, we can get this angle because when you look at it critically, you can see that this angle is a supplementary angle. That is angle on a straight line. Angle on a straight line. And when we try to look at that, the sum of angle on a straight line must be equal to 180 degrees. So let's look at that. Sum of angle on a straight line equal to 180 degrees. And what are those angles on that straight line? We have it as angle BOC plus angle AOC equal to 180 degrees. Now, where do we get this and this? You can see angle BOC, talking about this middle angle, and angle AOC, we're talking about this second angle. This summation of these two angles must equal to 180 degrees because the question has told us that AB is a straight line, and you can see AB is a straight line, and sum of angle on a straight line must be equal to 180 degrees. And don't forget that we've already gotten AOC as 84, which is what? AOC. That is, this angle has 84, and you can see 84. We can slot in 84 here, and when we slot in 84 there, we have it as BOC plus 84 equal to 180 degree. That is, we are trying to look for the value of BOC. So now the next thing we need to do is to collect the lifetime, bringing this 84 to this side, and note this positive sign going to change to negative sign because it's crossing this equal sign. And let's quickly write it out again so that on the screen we can have everything again. See, angle BOC plus angle AOC equal to 180 degree. Then we have it as this, and what we're trying to subtract that, we get this. And as you can see that BOC, which is BOC, this particular angle will now be equal to 180 degree minus 84 degree. And by doing that, taking away 84 degree from 180 degree, we have it as 96 degree. That is angle B. Let me say angle B OC. That means this angle is equal to 96 degree. Now let's look at the angle triangle OBC. This triangle, you can see this triangle. Now remember, this angle is what the question has us to find, and then let's consider this triangle. Because we've already gotten this angle, we can sort out this angle to get this angle. Now this angle is 96. Now looking at this triangle, you can see something there. Don't know, you can see something I'm saying there. When you look at it critically, you discover that OC is the radius of the circle, OB is the radius of the circle, and the radius are equal. That is, this radius, the distance are equal to each other. So when you look at that triangle, what does it look like? It looks like an isosceles triangle. An isosceles triangle, and that means triangle BOC is an isosceles triangle. BOC, this triangle is an isosceles triangle. And so far that it's an isosceles triangle, that means this angle and this angle are equal. Now, if this angle is y, this angle also will be y, because they are equal. They are equal because they are opposite angle in an isosceles triangle. All right, so when we have that, that means angle BOC must be equal to angle OCB, and let's say the two angles equal to y. So we have this angle as y, this angle as y, and whereas this angle is 96, so we can get the value of y to give the value for angle ABC the question has us to find. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. So let me quickly demarcate the screen. Now we can have the sum of angle in a triangle to be equal to 180 degree. Then we have angle BOC plus angle OBC plus angle OCB equal to 180. Let me quickly explain that a little bit. Angle BOC, this angle, plus angle OBC, this angle, plus angle OCB, this angle, equal to 180 degrees. And note this angle is what? This angle is what? This angle is 96. So we can slot in those values into this equation. And when we are putting that value into this equation, we have it this way: 96 plus y, everything equal to 180 degrees. And we can say y plus y will give us 2y, and this 96 we can bring it down to this place by collecting the like sign. That will give us minus 96 at the other hand, and we have it this way: 2y equal to 180 degrees minus 96 degrees. Now when you take 96 away from 180 degrees, you have it as 2y equal to 84 degrees. And then for us to get the value of y, we can divide through by 2 to get the value of y. Now when you divide through by 2, you have it this way: 84 divided by 2, and everything will be equal to 42. And that means this angle we have to find is 42. And as you can see, that angle OBC is the same thing as angle ABC and is equal to 42. Alright, so let's move ahead to question 4b. Okay, let's continue with question 4b, which says thus: from a window of a building, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower 50 meters away is 31 degrees, and the angle of depression of the foot of the tower is 25 degrees. Calculate, correct to 2 decimal places, the height of the tower. Right, so we're going to start with that. As we can see in the question, talking about the window of the building, it has elevations, angles of 31 degrees, and the tower is 50 meters away from the window, and the angle of elevation is 31 degrees, and the angle of depression to the foot of the tower is 25 degrees. And the question said that we should calculate the height of the tower, correct to 2 decimal places. Let's start with with that. Let's start with that. In the solution here, we are going to draw the window, and we're going to draw the tower, and we draw the angle of elevation and depression, and we have to calculate the height of the tower. Now let's say this is the window, and we have a tower here. We don't know the height. That is what they asked us to calculate, and we have been told that the distance between the window and the tower this, and that is 50 meters. And we have from the base, from the window to the top of the tower, that is the angle of elevation. And the angle of elevation, we have been told that is 31 degrees. So let's draw that. This, the angle of the elevation is 31 degree. 31 degree. Fine. And then the angle of depression That's it, the angle of depression from the window down to the foot of the tower is 25 degrees. So let's try to draw the angle of depression to the tower of the building. We have it this way, and then we have the angle as 25 degree. 25 degree. All right, that is fine. And now what we need to do is that we need to label all the points here, this place, and this particular place. So let's try to label these points as A, this point as B, this point as C, and then we label this point as D. Then we can say that the distance from A to B, we can name it as H1, and the distance from B down to C, let us try to name it at H1. Sorry, I beg pardon, H2. Now what we need to do is that we need to find H1 and H2. We add it together, it will give us the height of the tower that the question has us to find. All right, let's go ahead in solving this question one after the other. Now let's first of all look at this triangle ABD. Triangle ABD. Now from this triangle, you can see that we have this side known as 50 meter. We have this angle known as 31 degree, and we need to find this particular H1. So what we need to do, let's try to draw out the triangle, and we have it this way. Okay, now this is the triangle. As you can see, we have our A, which is here, our H1, which is here, our B, which is here, and our 50 meter, which is this place, and our D, which is this place. Now I hope you remember your SOHCAHTOA. So that is what we're going to use to find the value for H, the value of H, SOHCAHTOA. And I believe you still remember your SOHCAHTOA, which is sine is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, and y cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tangent is opposite over adjacent. Now let's look at this triangle. You can see we have this angle is facing this side, and this would be our opposite, because this particular side of the triangle is facing this angle, this given angle, and we know this angle is 90 degrees. That's its right angle, and we've been given this side. So far this side is opposite, facing this given angle. This particular side, which is 50 meter, will be our adjacent, and we have the value of adjacent, and we need opposite. So what are we going to use here is tangent, which is concerning with opposite and adjacent. We have adjacent given, and we need to find our opposite. So we are going to write out the formula for that. So the formula for that, we're going to write it out as this: tan theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. You can see opposite divided by adjacent, and remember this is our adjacent, which is 50 meter, and our opposite is H1, because this particular side of the triangle is facing this angle. Now, what is our theta? Our theta is 31 degree, and our adjacent is 50 meter, and we need to find the opposite, which is the same thing as H1. So let's try to write it down. As you can see, we have tan theta, which theta is 31 degree, as we have in the diagram here, and we have our opposite as H1 divided by adjacent, which is 50. And then from there we can have the equation this way. That is, when you try to cross multiply here, we have our H to be equal to 50. This 50 multiplied by 1031. And so our 1031, when you look at that on your mathematical table or you punch it on your calculator, we have tan 31 as 0.601, and that will give us H1 will be equal to 50 multiplied by 0.601. So when you punch this on your calculator, that's what you are going to get. So let me quickly write that out. We have H1 to be equal to 50 multiplied by 0.601. So let's quickly multiply that. 50 multiplied by 0.601, that will give us 30.05. 30.05. So we have our H1 as 30.05 meter, and that is for H1. And we've gotten the value of H1. So what we need to do next is to find the value of H2. Then we had H1 plus H2 together will give us the total height of the tower. So let's try to look at the second triangle BCD. Triangle BCD, which is what? BCD, this triangle. Now we can draw out that triangle as I'm going to have here. All right, this is it. So we can see that here we have our D, we have our B, we have our C, and this angle is 25 degree, and we have our DB as 50 meters. We can see here D to B 50 meter, and then we have our H2 this side, we have it here as well. So from this triangle we can sort out the value of H2 using SOHCAHTOA as well. And as you can see, for us to know where is our adjacent and where is our opposite, as you can see, this angle is given, and this side of the triangle is facing this angle. So this particular place will be our opposite, and the other side here will be our adjacent. And you know, this, the longest part of the triangle, is our hypotenuse. All right, so now what we're going to do here is that we have adjacent given and we need to find opposite. So what correlate the opposite and adjacent? Looking at our SOHCAHTOA, which is also tangent. So we're going to use tangent to be equal to opposite divided by adjacent. So we're going to write out that as our tan theta. Theta is the angle given, equal to opposite divided by adjacent. So we can see here. All right, so our theta is the given angle, which is 25. We can slot in 25 here. Our opposite, which is H2, and our adjacent is 50 meter. We can put them here. So let's slot in all those values in our equation and see what we are going to get. Right, so we have it this way. Fine. 1025 degree to be equal to h2, which is opposite, divided by adjacent, which is 50 meter. And from here, you can just cross multiply this tan 25 multiplied by 50, and this h2 will multiply whatsoever thing below here, which is imaginary 1. We have h2 will be equal to 50 multiplied by tan 25. All right, and when you try to punch on your calculator tan 25, it's going to give you 0.466, or rather you can check these on your mathematical table. So what we're going to have next would be h2 to be equal to 50 multiplied by 0.466. So we can quickly punch that on our calculator as 50 multiplied by 0.466, and what are we going to have, which is 23.3. So therefore our h2 will be 23.3 meter. And remember, I've told you the height of the tower, the total height of the tower is h1 plus h2. So we're going to find the total height of the tower by adding h1 and h2. All right, and our h1, as we've known our h1 to be 30.05 meter, and our h2 at 23.3. So we're going to have our h1 plus h2, and that will give us 30.05 plus 23.3. And when we add that together, we're going to have 53.35 meter. So that will give us the final answer. Because the question states that we should make our answer to be in 2 decimal places. As you can see, we have the point and we have 2 digits after the point. So that is 2 decimal places. So our final answer for the height of the tower is 53.35 meter. So thank you very much for watching this tutorial, and please make sure you subscribe to this channel and click on notification bell so that you can have access to my subsequent video as I will continue to be solving the remaining question in this particular particular year question paper. Thank you very much for watching.